Gabby Roslin comes in, looking a bit down in the mouth. Hasn't quite happened for her since Big Breakfast. So I give her a go on the trivia machine, bury my face in her neatly bobbed blonde hair, gently knead her buttocks through her tracksuit bottoms, and then she turns to me and says, "That's enough foreplay, stunk my steam pudding." And I comply. Well, the next week she's hosting the Millennium with Michael Parkinson.
So, David Beckham, another early bath.
No, they've got showers here.
Well, whatever, you must have been disappointed.
No, because I get loads of hot water all to myself. I go through my entire moisturising regime before all the other lads get there, because normally they take the piss out of that, don't they?
But you missed nearly 2/3 of the game.
No, they got tellies in the dressing room. No, so I did turn over for a bit of Sunset Beach.
David Beckham, thank you very much.
No problemo.
I'm not sitting next to any totty.
Well, sorry I'm not a lady, but my name's Jeff. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Oh, my God, a bloody Yank. I loathe Americans.
I'm Canadian. I work at the Canadian Embassy. Oh, I know to you Brits the Canadian accent sounds similar. I was born and raised in Canada.
I tell you what's wrong with you bloody Yanks. You always export all your crap to us. I mean, there's one decent thing that's ever come out of America, eh?
Well,
one
like
thing,
I say, I'm not American, but, well, there's the electric light, gramophone.
You see, you can't, can you? You see?
Okay, well then how did America come to be the world's leading economy? Surely there must be something more than McDonald's.
And another thing about you Yanks is you're always late. Late for the First World War, late for the Second World War. And you're such bloody cowards. I mean, look at Vietnam. Where were you during then? Probably in Canada, skiving.
Well, I was in Canada. I was still in school.
See, coward. Now, see, I've never run away from anything. Not even my divorce to that bitch. Oh, no, but you Yanks...
But I'm Canadian.
Will you let me finish? Right, you Yanks are arrogant. I mean, at least us Brits have got a sense of self-deprecation. But, I say, me, bloody Yank over here.
Oh, yeah, what part of the States is he from?
Oh, Christ on the bottom. A bloody Aussie.
Oh, from New Zealand, actually.
I tell you what I loathe about you Australians. You're all convicts and you're so fucking coarse.
Richard, Kenneth.
Morning, old man. How's the head?
Oh, not too bad. Quite a bash last night, wasn't it?
I should say so. Am I right in thinking that Jude Law pulled a knife on James Robertson Justice?
Yes, you're quite right. James R.J. was being a trifle gobby, giving it a little too much of all that. Well, Jude felt that the entire reputation of the Brit Pack was at stake. He thought he had no option but to stick him.
Well, it wouldn't be a get-together of the British film industry without someone getting knifed. Kenneth, are you crying?
No, old man, it's just this crippling hangover of mine.
It's more than that, I can tell.
As usual, Richard, you've read me like a book.
Come on, Kenneth, let's have it.
I'm not at all sure that would be appropriate. All right, then. Well, here's the thing. Last night at the party, I bent Patsy Kensit over the kitchen table and made love to her as if it was going out of style.
See?
You see what, Richard?
Well, that would explain why Liam Gallagher was in such a filthy mood. Such a cacophony of French, I had to close my ears.
And then you can see the fix I'm in. Liam's promised to give me the biffing of my life.
This is a pickle.
Yes, Richard. And a pickle of my own making. One that I have to deal with myself.
That's enough of that sort of talk. We're in this together.
I do apologize, Richard. You're quite right, of course.
Now, What does Liam Gallagher like more than anything else in the world?
Of course, the Beatles.
And I've in my possession a signed copy of the Fab Four's first gramophone record. All I have to do is to send it over to him with a note, and with any luck, the whole incident will be forgotten.
Well, there you are. Oh, hang on, what about Patsy?
Oh, don't worry about her. I'm seeing her at 3 o'clock for tea at Simpson's.
Good, you old dog.
Hey, I've an idea. Why don't we pour the dregs of all these old beer cans into this bowl and then drink them? Combine cleaning up with fun, as it were.
What time is it?
7:30 in the morning.
Well, okay then.
You know, Richard, I think everything's gonna be all right.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I like that. You look nice. Is it new?
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah. Very nice. No, it's good colour. Basically, I like it.
But
I don't know, is it a little bit tight on your paunch? What? What have I said?
Well, it's games like that that make me wish we were selling football by the yard.
Well, you know, a surprisingly skillful performance from both teams, like, considering the conditions, and I have to say, what a save.
The Duke of York.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry, Ken, it's the gallery. They're just discussing which pub we're going to after the show. My vote's for the Duke of York. They brew their own beer on the premises. Kenny, soccer.
Well, you know, I have to say, I was just saying, you know, a fantastic save there from young Martin, but, you know, you and me can remember Gordon Banks
No,
in the
not the
1970s.
Feathers. Back with you in a sec, Ken. The Feathers was the favourite pub of Alan, our recently deceased producer, God rest his soul. Too many memories. Plus, I've been barred. Ken.
Well, you know, I was just saying, you know, great goalkeeping, but also Newcastle, you know, they've been relentless, really, in their attacking.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks. Great decision, mate. Sorry, Ken. Mike, our new producer, has decided we will, after all, be going to the Duke of York. Okay. Carry on talking about...
Well, you know, as I say, you know, Newcastle have been relentless, like, in their determination not to let the advantage slip away.
Hey, well, isn't that nice, Ken?
Sorry, Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ken. Of course, you can't hear. That was actually Alan congratulating Mike on the decision to go to the Duke of York.
Right, you do know that Alan's dead, Bob?
His body is dead, Ken, but his voice is loud and clear in my head as we speak. Now, Michael's frantically telling me to go to the break, but Alan's telling me to start fires. It really is bedlam inside my head. Come on, you two. Which camera is it? Well, I worked with you, Alan, for 20 years, but don't forget Michael is alive and in the gallery. But with all due respect to you, Michael, I think I'm going to go with the voice of experience. Coming up after the break, on-the-spot comments on that first half from those who were there. Trevor Brooking and Rasputin. Back after these.
Half time. Oh, my feet are killing me. Struth, it's a close one.
Oh, I could have died when they equalised. She kicked the ball right through my legs. I was nutmeg.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been her when you gave her that look. It was so stern. Here, do it for us now. Go on.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it makes me go all goose pimply.
Here. You know that tackle when I went flying?
Yeah?
And I was rolling around on the ground, waiting like a banshee, and their player got booked?
Yeah?
Didn't hurt at all.
You never.
Not too camp?
No. Here. I liked it when I missed that open goal and you ruffled my hair. I thought it was very supportive.
I tell you what, I did like the goal you did score. Oh, and your celebration afterwards. You slid across the ground like a big swan!
Played havoc with my piercing mind. Here, you don't think it was a bit camp?
No, I liked it.
Oh, look out, everyone. Here comes the boss. It's the Wenger boy.
Yeah, watch it, or I'll pull you off. Right, I want a word with you lot.
You can stop right now. I know exactly what you're going to say. We squandered our lead.
Bloody right you did. Right, I've got one thing to say. Tighten up at the back. Right, you queens are back on in 2 minutes, so enjoy it because I'll be watching.
My hair all right?
Yeah, lovely.
Not too much gel?
No.
All right then, Arsenal. Ice and tea.
Ice and tea.
This creme brulee's fantastic.
Oh, thanks for showing off.
I had creme brulee for lunch day before yesterday, right? Part of a set meal, 2 courses for 15 quid. I had steak tartare and creme brulee. Now, had I had the steak tartare on its own, a la carte, it would have been £16. So the creme brulee was effectively minus £1. I made the creme brulee work for me. Hello, Roger. Yeah, no, just some god-awful dinner party.
I feel I'm leaving you all now. But let me just say this. Never ever tip a taxi driver. They all earn a fortune anyway, and none of them are very nice. You'll probably never ever see them again anyway. Oh, is that an ice cream van?
Yes, my first thought was it's a recess in the London Underground tunnel where workers hide when the train goes past. But remember, it is in the West End, very near the shops, and it is right on the tube. To be honest, I think it's a bargain. Gobble, 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 gobble. Cha-ching! Thank you.
Cheers, love. Right, girls?
Right. Here, people think we're sisters, don't they, Kel?
Yeah.
We're not, though. I'm her mum. You wouldn't believe it, would you? All the boys at Kelly's school prefer me to Kel, don't they?
Yeah, that's because she's filthy. She lets them do anything.
Do you remember Dean? He was a year younger than Kel. He was her stepdad for 2 weeks. Yeah. Unfortunately, the relationship didn't last. But thanks, Kel. Good girl. People think we're sisters.
Where's your school reporter, kid? I need to wipe my arse.
Well, what are you talking about? School report? Oh.
Talking about this, you blind twat. History, shite. Maths, shite. English, total shite. Languages, mega shite. Form teacher's comments, our kid Mank is a f***ing gobshite. OK.
That report's a f***ing disgrace, our kid. When our dad gets back, we're gonna twat your brains all over the f***ing table. Why can't you be more like our kid's brother? He's a good boy. He's never had a school report in his life.
I've never been to school.
He's a good little truant, aren't you, love? Unlike you class-attending puff!
Shouldn't ask his brother. You're freaking mummy's boy. I'm not a freaking mummy's boy. Yes, you are. You freaking love her. I freaking hate her. You want to shag her? I want to shoot her.
Bastard!
Hey! What? Hey! What? Hey! What? What do you think of my idea of you doing the show in your underwear? Okay, sit down. Dave, you've got a story for us, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a great story actually. It's on page 15, Chris. And what it is, right? It's about this woman in Hampshire, right? And she's got these 5 dogs, right? And she's named them all after the cause. But the dogs, they're all corgis. The dogs.
So all the dogs are corgis?
Yeah, that's right, Chris. In fact, the headline says corgis.
There's only 4 cors. What's the 5th dog called?
Oh, it doesn't say here, Chris.
And Dave read that story in his underpants. So, who's going to win the football tonight, Simon?
Yeah. Not sure, really.
Well, who do you reckon, Simon? Arsenal or Spurs?
Yeah, can't say. I don't know, really, Chris. Who do you reckon?
No, I asked you first. Didn't I ask him first?
Yeah.
Come on, Simon. Arsenal or Spurs?
I don't really have an opinion, Chris.
Have an opinion, Simon. Have an opinion, now. Is it Arsenal or Spurs? Make a choice, Simon. Make a choice. Is it Arsenal?
Yes.
Or Spurs?
Yes.
Choose.
Arsenal or Spurs?
One or the other, Simon, not both.
Please, Chris.
Choose.
I don't want to.
Choose.
I don't want to. I'm cold. Blue. I don't want to.
Hey, Simon's having a nervous breakdown. And guess what? Simon's having that nervous breakdown in his underpants. It's 8:33. Here's Simply Red. So you moved in then?
Oh, yeah. It's a fantastic house. 4 bedrooms, 2 receptions, bathroom en suite. I tell ya, it's the business.
Of course, my house more of a mansion. 6 bedrooms, massive kitchen, very, 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 very tasty.
Yeah, but we've got an extra story, though, haven't we? And I'm digging out the cellar, making a games room.
Oh, yeah? Well, I just had an extension put on my cock. I've had the builders all over it for the last 6 months.
Well, if anything, my cock's too big. The wife says it's too much work for her.
I have to get a woman in to help clean my cock.
Well, my cock's in a more desirable area than your cock. It's up and coming.
Rubbish! I had a lady come round the other day. She said straight out, I don't care what it costs, I want your cock. I said, sorry, no, it's not for sale.
I heard your cock subsided.
You what? There's nothing wrong with my cock. I had it surveyed. They said my cock will still be standing in 100 years' time.
Rubbish! There's a crack running right down the middle of your cock. I've seen it.
Have you been snooping round my cock?
I don't have to snoop. The whole street knows about your cock.
Sarah,
Hi, chaps.
which one of us has got the most salubrious cock?
Oh, no. I haven't been to either of your houses.
Do you think she's still a virgin? Oi, I've told you before, don't put shite through our door. F***ing gobshite.
Who was it?
Postman. Got f***ing letter. Right, which one of you arse bandits gonna read it?
Well, I can't read it, can I, you daft? I can't read. Well, neither can I.
Yeah, you can, you lying little You're reading that f***ing envelope, you little ass bandit.
Yeah, reading little
No.
What's it say?
You old twat. It's from the council. We're being evicted.
In bastards!
Says abusive, violent, even more violent, and the family by the lift says that we're kind. Oh, kind of repulsive.
That can't be us. We're pillars of community.
What on about you, you daft?
We provide a service. Where will people buy their drugs if we get kicked out?
I'll get it from him upstairs like I f***ing do.
Have you been buying drugs from him upstairs? You fat mess!
Cheeky.
Not anymore, you don't. Sorted.
Hey, council's got no ground to evict us now, have they, Dad?
Off, you literate arse bandit. do you think?
Here, I liked your goal.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you were very brave and you displayed great presence of mind in front of goal.
Here, what about me deaf little backflip? Didn't think it was a bit cam.
No, I liked it.
Didn't think it was a bit OTT then.
No, it was gorgeous. Here, them fellas we were playing against, they were a nice bunch, weren't they?
I don't know, I thought they were a bit competitive.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you look lovely.
Thank you. I swapped shirts with that hunky defender. What do you think?
I like it.
You don't think it's a bit camp?
No.
Doesn't show too much bum.
Oh, don't be silly. You've got a lovely bum.
Oh, it's huge.
It's tiny. My bum's beginning to droop.
You've got a great bum. I'd die for your bum.
Here, how old do you think I am?
I don't know, 28?
I'm 34 next birthday.
No! You never are with skin like that.
I'm hardly worth a fig on the transfer market now.
Well, you look like $1 million.
Here, shall we all go into the shower? Manuel Petit's just gone in.
Never has a man been so misnamed.
A few looks for Beckham, aren't we? Yeah. I think we have to go a bit comedy on his hairwear. He could have a Walter Raleigh moustache, would be funny, wouldn't it? Because he's got a little thing. Silly little go-to. Quite funny to have quite a long one.
Do you think I'm great?
I was listening to this particular DJ, and I couldn't believe the amount of humiliation that his posse were willing to put up with. Cornish ladies, man.
We're just settling down.
I'm not having a beer.
No.
Am I? Or maybe I am. I didn't write this. I love taxi drivers.
2 more to go.
And then the Mancunians. Oh, yes, the Manx. They're kind of like a mixture of the Scousers and kind of Biffa Bacon, all that, only they're more violent. My favourite characters from the show were called Kenneth and Richard, and they're a couple of old-time gentlemen who live in the modern world.
That's very nice too.
Just trying to do some topical stuff on the show, so we thought, well, why not do a couple of 1950s film stars, alcoholics?
Why don't we pour the dregs of all these cans of beer into the bowl and drink them? Oh, I'm really sorry.
I fucked up again.
Catherine Deneuve comes in, looking all mysterious like, all aloof like. So I bought her some nuts and a hooch, gave her a kiss and a cuddle like, put me hand in her evening gown and gently plotched at her Jemima. And straight away she drops the whole facade. After that I give her a traditional Cornish funting and exclaimed all over her pluppies. We have a proper old laugh at a joke. And you know, she's now a national institution in France.